Owls are among the most widely feared and revered creatures in the world. They're often seen as symbols of wisdom, mystery, and magic. But they can also be seen as harbingers of bad luck, death, and evil. So what exactly is going on here? Why do owls evoke such strong emotions in us, and what do they really symbolize? Before we get into that, let us take a look at some owl facts to see if any of them could explain some of the superstitions surrounding these birds. Owls are nocturnal, meaning they sleep during the day and hunt at night. This is probably where the whole evil bird thing comes from, because people have always been more afraid of the dark than of daylight. Owls can only see in the dark, so it makes sense that they would be associated with evil. But there's another reason why. It has to do with their eyes. When an owl flies, its eyes don't move in its head. They stay fixed on the back of their skull. So when an owl is flying towards you, all you see is its beak and feet. Its eyes are hidden from view. And this is where the whole mystery and magic thing comes in. You don't know what's going on behind those eyes. They're like black holes that can't be seen. And this has led to a lot of speculation and superstition throughout history. In ancient Greece, for example, owls were associated with the goddess Athena, who was known for her wisdom and strategy. In medieval times, however, owls became associated with witches and evil spirits. This is probably because they were seen as creatures of the night that could bring bad luck or even death. If you heard an owl hooting outside your window, it was said to mean that a witch was trying to put a curse on you. And if an owl flew into your house, it was said to bring bad luck. But owls weren't always seen as evil in Native American cultures. For example, owls were often seen as messengers from the spirit world. They were also seen as teachers and guides who could help humans on their journey through life. The Navajo, for example, believe that owls can help people who are lost or in danger. The Lakota people have a story about an owl that saved a young girl from a bear, and the Hopi people have a story about an owl that helped a young boy find his way home. So as you can see, owls have been both revered and feared throughout history. And their symbolism varies depending on the culture. In general, though, I think it's safe to say that owls represent the unknown, or creatures of the night that can't be seen in the dark. And this has led to a lot of speculation and superstition over the years. But there is one thing that all cultures seem to agree on. Owls are wise. The reason why they're called wise old owls. They're patient, they're observant, and they have a lot of knowledge. If you ever have the opportunity to talk to an owl, I highly recommend it. You'll learn a lot. The other day I was talking to my friend Sal, who's an owl, and he told me something that really surprised me. He said that not all owls hoot. It turns out that only about 20% of owl species make the classic hooting sound. The rest communicate in different ways, like screeching, whistling, and even growling. It's pretty amazing. And here's another fact. Owls can turn their heads almost 360 degrees. That's more than any other bird. It's this ability that allows them to see in all directions without moving their bodies. And it's also what gives them their signature swivel-eyed look. I hope you enjoyed learning these facts about owls. I sure enjoyed sharing them with you. And who knows, maybe I'll even learn something new myself. After all, it's always good to learn something new, especially when it comes to owls. They're just such fascinating creatures, and I think the more we learn about them, the more we realize how much we don't know. There's still so much to discover about owls, and I hope that one day we'll be able to understand them better. Because when it comes to owls, there's no such thing as too much knowledge. If you want to learn more about owls, I highly recommend checking out the resources below. We've got tons of great information on all kinds of different owl species. So go ahead, learn everything there is to know about owls. I promise you won't regret it. Thanks for watching.